Good morning, afternoon, or evening, y'all. My name is Shannon, and today we are doing part 1 of my spring reset, which is resetting my bookshelves for spring. So, a lot I want to do in this is, I'm tired of having all the books I've read being up here. It makes me sad to not see my favorite books out. So I've rearranged a couple of things downstairs in my husband and I's bedroom where I can store a lot of my favorite books. Then I just want to kind of add some more books to the bookshelves downstairs because most of that is TBR, and I would say 80% of it is fantasy, which is great. I love fantasy. I'm still in my fantasy era, but I still need romance books or just other books as palette cleansers between fantasies, because otherwise I will absolutely mesh the details of multiple fantasy books together. So I need to add some more genres down there, and so that's what we're doing. So we're up here in my book storage area kind of, and all of these books that we can see the titles of are TBR. All the books I've read and love are behind them. So they're stacked all completely back here. So I need to go through those and figure out what I want to bring downstairs and display on our TV stand. And yeah, let's just get started. And we'll likely just do a time lapse for this part. So yeah, talk to you guys in a second. Okay, I have 3 relatively large stacks of books right here that I'm going to be bringing downstairs that are some of my favorite books that I want to display. And now I'm going to go through the TBR books up here and pick out which of those I feel like would be good spring reads, good summer reads even. And yeah, let's go through the books again. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog barking. You definitely can. But these are all the books I'm going to be bringing downstairs with me. So I'm gonna get started on bringing these down, and I'll talk to you guys then. So this is everything I brought down. I have a TV stand right there. That's what I'm going to put all the books I want to display that I have read on. And then we'll kind of go from there, because I don't know how much of this is going to fit there, and we'll just see how it goes. Yeah. I think that is all of the books I'm going to be putting behind the TV stand. Now I have to take a quick break from doing this so I can tend to the ciabatta bread I'm currently making, because the 4 hours of waiting is almost over for the starter to rise. So I'm gonna go do that, and then when I get back, we're gonna start revamping my TBR shelves. that extra shelf cleared out, I'm gonna start going through the books I brought down here, see what I want to put out, see what I want to just stack next to the TV stand, and then I'm gonna start going through and seeing if there's anything I want to move from my shelves next to my desk in the living room. Just finished that shelf. Now it kind of looks like a bomb went off in here, and that bomb's shrapnel was books. They're everywhere. It's immensely stressing me out, so look at this. So we need to fix this as soon as humanly possible. Before I start stacking them next to the TV stand, I need to take some of these books, put them out there, because I took some books from out there and brought them in here. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, it is time to stack the books next to the TV stand. Okay, we are done. Let me take you guys through it all so I can show you guys how everything is laid out now. Okay, so we're just gonna start out here because I figured that would be easiest. This was previously mostly fantasy, and it is still mostly fantasy, but if you'll notice, we have a little thriller section here now. I moved the literary fiction section from there to there so that they're kind of more displayed. And then I added some more romance books because it was previously just like 4 books. I know it's not a big change, but I am really happy with how it looks. And then back here by the TV, we have just the extra TBR that didn't fit on any shelves, besides what's upstairs, obviously. Then back behind the TV, we have a bunch of books I've read. The ones in the front section are kind of some of my favorite books ever. And then over here, again, just an insane amount of books, frankly, are back here. And then we have this shelf now, which, again, not too much has changed. We still have 2 shelves that are completely fantasy, but I do think it's a much better idea to have a romance area and kind of a literary fiction / thriller era, because I can't put 10 fantasy books on my TBR. I honestly think I would die if I tried to read over 10 fantasy books in 1 month. But yeah, that is the first part of the spring reset. The next part should be coming up in a couple of days. That'll include more cleaning, a digital reset, and just like reflecting on my goals and all that stuff. But I'm so happy with how this video came out. I'm so happy with how these shelves came out. If you guys stayed until this point in the video, I cannot thank you enough. I appreciate each and every single one of your beautiful faces so much. I hope you are all having an absolutely extraordinary morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys in the next part of this spring reset.